My 13-year-old niece laughed. Mom says if you vanished tomorrow, nobody would care, as she unwrapped the $850 phone I'd gotten her. Her fingers danced over the packaging, but her words cut like knives. All 30 guests chuckled, except me. I gave a tight nod, and with a few swipes, I canceled every payment, credit, bill, and subscription. Gone. That night I left, cut all ties, and disappeared, leaving only a black duffel bag behind. Inside, they'd find... Mom says if you vanished tomorrow, nobody would care. My 13-year-old niece snickered, tearing the plastic off the $850 phone I'd bought her. Her hands were gentle, but her words stung like shards of ice. Around us, the living room buzzed with the noise of my relatives, a crowd of 30 voices, each one too brash, too thoughtless. A birthday cake sat untouched on the dining table, candles unlit, but a fire already burned in my chest. My sister, Kara, didn't even glance up. Lounging on the sofa, scrolling her phone, she smirked, a small, triumphant curl of her lips, like a judge savoring a guilty verdict. Mom was in the kitchen, stirring a pot, acting oblivious, but I caught the slight lift of her shoulders, a quiet endorsement. Dad? He didn't bother hiding it. He laughed, raised his whiskey glass, and mumbled, Well, she's got a point. Laughter spread like wildfire through the room. My cousins grinned, and even Aunt Clara, who barely knew me beyond holiday dinners, snorted into her wine. I stood there frozen, a fool, the fool I'd always been, the one who paid, the one who fixed, the one who was never enough. Thanks for the phone, Uncle, my niece chirped, already nestled against her mother's side, her eyes glued to the glowing screen. I watched her, my pulse thundering, my face burning, the room suddenly too small. Suffocating, but I stayed silent. I nodded, because that's what I did. I nodded, grinned, pretended, always pretending. Kara looked up at last, her eyes locking with mine, and in that fleeting moment, I saw it, a spark of glee, of victory, like she'd been waiting for this, for me to stand there, mute, humiliated. All right, everyone, time to cut the cake. Mom's voice rang out, warm and cheerful, brushing away the tension, but its bitter taste lingered on my tongue, sharp and heavy. I drifted to the kitchen, leaning against the counter as they gathered around the table. Candles flickered, wishes were whispered, and I just watched, my hands balling into fists. My jaw tightened, and beneath the pain, something colder took root. I felt my phone in my pocket, a few swipes, a few quick swipes, and every bill. Can't tell the full story in a short video. Open the channel to hear the complete story.